back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Krogal, and normally we keep things pretty keto around here. I pump out the keto hauls, the keto what I eat in a day videos, the keto reviews, but every now and then I like to take like a sharp left turn and give you something different, and today is one of those days. I mentioned a couple weeks back about Daisy, my 3-year-old daughter, drinking smoothies. Initially she had been drinking them for breakfast, and now it's kind of morphed into either she'll have one for breakfast or she'll have one as a snack. Anyways, I mentioned that in the video, and I got a handful, like literally a handful, like 4 or 5 people comment saying they were really interested in how I make her smoothie and what I put in it. So I thought I would just kind of throw up like a really quick recipe video, if you will, of how I make her smoothies. So first I'll show you, go over ingredients, show you everything that I put in her smoothie, and then obviously show how I make it, but how I put it in a blender and press the button, okay? Like that's essentially the effort of it all. But I wanna say before I even get there, so I don't have to say this after every single ingredient, is that I don't measure anything. The only thing I actually strictly measure is the protein powder that I put in it. Like I know how I do a scoop and a half, so I know exactly how much goes in there. But in terms of like the berries, the milk, the whatever else I'm using, I truly just eyeball it. And I constantly, I blend it, I taste it, we decide where to go from there. So just like PSA, we're not into like specifics when it comes to, using a 1/4 cup of anything. Like we're just throwing stuff in and we're seeing what happens. So let's go ahead and jump in. I have everything laid out in front of me. I'm gonna show you all of this, and then we'll get to smoothie making. All right, y'all, so I have everything out in front of me. Now the fruit is the only thing that normally changes. I will change it up, every now and then. I pulled this one out just to kind of show y'all. She loves anything tropical, pineapple, mango, coconut. So this is a great one. You can see it's unopened. I've never tried, this is the Aldi one. I have gotten the tropical blend from Sprouts before, and it was like triple the price. But this is a great one because it's different flavors, but it's also 4 fruits in one, which I really like. But today we're not gonna be using that. We are gonna be using berries. So I have blueberries, frozen blueberries, frozen raspberries. I picked these up at Aldi a couple weeks back. These are frozen avocado chunks, and I love having these on hand. They make the smoothie a lot, creamier. Obviously, you're also getting some healthy fats in, and she's getting something that she wouldn't normally eat. Every now and then she'll enjoy some guacamole, but she's not the biggest fan of just eating straight up avocado, so I love that I can sneak this in. I usually always put in half of a banana, so I just cut this right now and just like rough chopped it. Then I have this bag of spinach. Now I had bought this for a recipe, used what I needed, and then froze the rest of it. So this stays in the freezer, and I bust it out whenever I make her smoothies. Similarly to the avocado, just a great way to like sneak in something that she wouldn't normally eat on its own. This is just some almond milk. This is the Aldi one, unsweetened, original. And then over here I have some organic chia seeds. I picked these up at Grocery Outlet. The price was fantastic. I use these for her all the time. I will slice bananas and put peanut butter and then put chia seeds on top. We call them sprinkles, so she loves it. I will make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and sprinkle a bunch of these in the middle. They're just so healthy for you. You get so many omega-3s in here, iron, there is some protein, so it's just a really healthy thing to honestly be putting on any food, but in smoothies you can kind of add more than you normally would. And then this is the protein that I've been using for her. It's by Better Body Foods organic plant protein. It's pea and quinoa powder. You can see on the back, the thing that I like is the ingredients: organic pea protein, organic quinoa powder, natural flavor. That's it. Okay, here are the macros, and this is for 3 scoops. I put 1.5 scoops in her smoothies, just FYI. 90 calories, 2 fat, 1 net carb, 16 protein. So definitely a lot of protein in there. And this is it, guys. This is all that I use. Now the applesauce. Let's talk about the applesauce. Almost forgot about that. So normally I wouldn't be using like a pouch of applesauce. I would be using like a tub that I bought, for lack of a better word. But this is what I use to sweeten it. So essentially what I do is I kind of, based on the fruit that I'm using, I whip this all together, I taste it, and if I don't think it's sweet enough, I add applesauce to sweeten it. Now, the reason I'm using a pouch today is because we bought these from Costco and she is not about the apple banana or the apple strawberry flavored ones. She only wants to eat the apple, like, well, it's called apple, but the apple ones and the apple cinnamon. So I just thought, like, this is a good way to at least use these so they don't go to waste. But I always use applesauce or apple slices to sweeten. I never use that as like a main, you know, part of her smoothie, like the main fruit. I always use that if I feel like the smoothie needs to be sweeter. All right, so let's get to blending. All right, friends, so I have her smoothie right here. I'm gonna throw it in the fridge. She's actually sleeping and she's gonna have this as a snack when she wakes up. I love these cups. I got them at Dollar Tree. They have super wide straws, so you don't have to worry about the smoothie getting stuck. Honestly, I can't put smoothies in most of her cups, so I'm glad I have a couple of these on hand. I did pick these up over Valentine's Day, so I'm not sure if they would still have them in stock, but definitely keep an eye out maybe as the other holidays, you know, approach, as summer approaches or St. Patrick's Day. These cups have been a lifesaver when it comes to making smoothies for her. So if you guys liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. If keto content is something that you're into, you're in the right place. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, this is for those handful of subscribers that were curious, that were interested in what I was putting in Daisy's smoothies. To be frank, this has been a game changer for us. We, a couple months ago, drastically changed how much dairy she was consuming, which meant, like, you know, she's really not having milk or cheese or yogurt. And so I was trying to find other ways to kind of, you know, get some protein in and stuff like that. And this has just been like a great go-to. So I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, friends.